Binge the full week of The Ray Taylor Show ad-free over at inspireddisorder.com/plus.
This is The Ray Taylor Show.
Rayz Dayz, episode 103, where I recap my week. That's what I do on this episode. I recap the show. I recap my week, which it's been a decent week. Let's say that. Started off a little rough, as it seems like has become almost pretty regular, more so recently, where for whatever reason on Monday, I will be not every Monday, but it's been like almost every other Monday, it seems like I will wake up exhausted, like very, very low energy and depressed on Mondays. And usually it takes a few days to kind of get things going again, as it was this week. I'm doing my new schedule, so everything on the schedule got done, so I was able to force myself, because normally I would have just pushed things off, usually when I feel like exhausted and depressed on Monday. Like if I can push something off to just not do it that day, I will, and that's usually things get piled up, and it makes the rest of the week worse. But because of the schedule and because I'm forcing myself to stick with it, I was able to not fall behind on any of that stuff, which was good. It's kind of a good test, I guess, for my schedule, to know that it's set in a way where even if I'm feeling unmotivated in every way, I can still kind of force myself to get through just little things that, like, I want to start doing regularly. So as long as I'm able to consistently do those little things, then that will open it up for making those bigger things later on. But slow start to the week, depressed, kind of throughout the week, kind of got a little bit more. Tons of anxiety on Wednesday. I don't know what was going on, but I had a ton of anxiety on Wednesday. And then Thursday kind of felt good. Like, I enjoy Thursdays, getting to paint. I paint live on Thursdays, so that's the only thing that's like a must do on Thursdays. And then everything else is just additive. But I look forward to that. And I played around a lot with the lighting for the live streams for my painting. So you get better views, better video quality, better lighting for when I'm painting. I'm also broadcasting live simultaneously on YouTube as well as either TikTok or Instagram. I thought my TikTok would be back. My live privileges would be back on TikTok by 4:20 on Thursday, but apparently it was 1 week exactly to the minute I was flagged and banned the previous week. So I had gotten to the previous week, I had gotten a little over an hour of recording, so I would have had to start recording an hour late. So instead, I decided to just broadcast live on Instagram, which went okay. There was a little issue with my phone, so I think the video kind of got messed up about halfway through. No problems with the YouTube version, so you can go watch the YouTube version there. The Instagram version is up on the Instagram page, Ray Taylor Art. And then next week, I'm going to try and do TikTok again. So it'll be YouTube and TikTok, 4:20 on Thursday, Pacific time. And then if I get flagged on TikTok again, I'll just move it. I'll just go live on Instagram because there didn't seem to be any issues on Instagram. So that's kind of the new setup, the new lighting, which I appreciate, which I enjoy. So kind of upgraded that stuff a little bit, which it always feels good to upgrade something that I'm doing, to start doing something better, to provide a better quality product in some way. And then a bunch of new merch as I've been doing. And a lot of, basically, because I'm going to be doing new merch every week and new NFTs every week, basically means I'm going to be producing a lot of things that are going to be on my website, and I need to figure out how I'm going to organize everything.
The Many Faces is an ongoing abstract ink portrait series that I started many years ago. I release a new face every day, but go to inspireddisorder.com to check them out. So many available. But as a listener to The Ray Taylor Show, you can save 10% when you use coupon code INSPIRED when you check out. So go to inspireddisorder.com/TMF, that stands for The Many Faces. Go check them out, browse the entire collection, and when you decide on a piece, or maybe multiple pieces, make sure you use coupon code INSPIRED when you check out, and you'll save 10%. As a big thank you for checking out my work, for collecting my work, and for listening to The Ray Taylor Show. And with that said, let's get back to the show.
Because when you go to the store at inspireddisorder.com, there's going to be, very soon, there's going to be hundreds of T-shirt designs to choose from. And among other things, custom shoes, custom flip-flops, tank tops, all kinds of different stuff. So I've started trying to integrate all of those things. So if you're looking like at one of my paintings and you're looking to maybe buy one of my paintings, or you're just browsing through the different paintings I have available, if that painting is also available as a piece of merch or as an NFT, that will show up. So it's just kind of getting all of the stuff that I've already done updated, and then from this point forward, just making sure that I update everything together. So everything kind of went, despite it starting off a little slow, a little depressed, kind of got better as the week went on. Wednesday was kind of a shitty day, just from the anxiety. But I think part of that also is the fact that it's starting to heat up again. Like it is, I think it's probably close to 100 degrees yesterday and today. I think it's supposed to start cooling down again a little bit pretty soon, but it is getting hot. It is back to like 90s most days, which isn't horrible. I can still have the doors open, have the fans going, not have to use the air conditioner, which is nice, that fresh air. But I know right around the corner it's going to be 120 degrees, 125 degrees, 115 degrees. It's going to be 100 degrees at midnight. Like, it's just going to be sleeping naked and waking up drenched in sweat every morning. So I'm not looking forward to that. But I am looking forward to all of the new merch that I'm going to be doing, because I like the way they look so far and it just like being able to use all of this content that I've built up. Like I'm almost 2,000 original paintings. So if I can cherry pick through those 2,000 faces that I've done, select some of the more interesting ones, easily convert that, put those on shirts, then I've got a lot of potential merch, which anything that I can do to make money is amazing, is needed. I need to survive. I need to survive off of the work that I'm doing. And now that I'm doing it weekly, it's made that kind of aspect of what I'm doing a bigger reality of what could potentially bring in some money. And with the shirts that I'm doing, not only, so the front is going to be the image of the face from the many faces, and then on the back there is an outside tag printed area right on the your base of your neck is going to be a QR code, which you can scan and watch the making of video for that painting. So it's kind of cool. If people like your shirt, it's like, hey, scan the QR code, and you can watch that painting being painted. And then I'm going to have, I think, like a logo on the sleeve. I'm kind of trying to build out the overall design that I want to do, but for sure I've started to do on the newest ones QR codes. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think that's pretty cool. Because I don't know, if I had a shirt like this shirt I'm wearing now, this Joelberg shirt, created by Ryan J. Ebelt, the artist Ryan J. Ebelt. If there was a QR code on this shirt that I could scan and watch Ryan J. Ebelt draw this design, I think that would be pretty cool. A pretty cool feature. So, for that, and it's an easy thing to add to these shirts, to generate a QR code for it, and it's, it's also traffic that goes back to my YouTube page. So the overall, since I've only been doing this new schedule that's going to allow me to put out new merch every week, along with new NFTs every week, but because of that, because there's going to now be this huge influx in merch that I'm putting out, it's also going to allow me to do some cool stuff with it. So I'm excited for both of those things. Integrating the websites. I had thought about putting TikTok videos on there, and it's like, I don't want to have QR codes and then my TikTok account gets banned for, me listening to a podcast while I'm live painting, and a conservative gets angry about it and bans me enough times to where I lose my account. Like, I could lose. Basically, I don't want to tie any of my social medias directly to my work necessarily, just because they're not there's no guarantee they're always going to be there. So if I can tie it back to my website or YouTube, I mean, hopefully YouTube doesn't go anywhere. Definitely could, potentially. What I'd like to do is have a QR code that sends them to a page on my website that will have the video and other things available for that. Like, have a specific page just for each design. It's like, oh, you like that? You want to buy the painting of that? Do you want to buy the NFT of that design? All of that stuff is going to eventually all come together, which I'm excited for all that stuff. Join Inspired Disorder Plus today. Head on over to inspireddisorder.com/plus to join. Membership includes members-only discounts and deals. You get access to the Ray Taylor Show completely ad-free, as well as bonus episodes. You get access to the complete live painting archive. You also get access to every single podcast ever produced by Inspired Disorder, hosted by Ray Taylor. You get access to Ray Taylor's personal blog, as well as the opportunity to ask me any questions. So if you want to start a podcast, you're into art, ask me anything. And so many more things are being added every day to Inspired Disorder Plus. So sign up today, become a member, head on over to inspireddisorder.com/plus and become an Inspired Disorder Plus member today. I also got a new stool. It's a little swivel stool. I would go all the way around, but I don't want to break anything. Which it swivels very effortlessly, but it is I don't know if I can stand up and you can see it. Let's see here. It is a saddle stool. Yeah, you can kind of see it. There you go. So it's a saddle, and the stool's got wheels on it, so I can wheel around everywhere. I lost my headphones, so I can't hear anything. But I got this new stool, and I got it for not only for doing this show, because I wanted to have a stool. I had like a chair that was old and uncomfortable. Like I'd literally, by the end of recording every day, every Sunday when I recorded this show, I would be in so much pain. Like recording top 5, I was literally battling through so much hip pain, so much pain. And instantly I knew, sitting on this new stool, one, my posture is instantly perfect, right? It's just naturally sitting in a saddle. It forces me to sit up straight. So I've had zero back pain so far. We'll see how it goes. My ass isn't used to it yet. Like, it's still sore. Like, I still have to get up and walk around between each episode, just kind of loosen things up. So that's a little bit different. Also, I needed my chair that I had before, my gamer chair, which I still have. But, like, I would need to, when I paint on Thursdays, I need the chair at its highest level, right? So I can get so I can look down on the art I'm making more so than, looking at it. I just need a higher angle while painting. And the hydraulics on which is like the cheapest gaming chair they sell on Amazon, just slowly I start to sink. And I got tired of that. Constantly having to, pump myself back up. Where this one, so I'll be sitting on this when I live paint now, but it will allow me to go a lot higher too, which I like. So yeah, I'm stoked about, and it rolls really nice. It like rolls on like rollerblade wheels instead of your typical like office chair wheels, which usually suck. So it rolls pretty nice. So that's kind of been my week. Watched a bunch of Billy Wilder movies. Just decided to. I had seen a couple, saw The Apartment, I saw Ace in the Hole. I've always wanted to see Sunset Boulevard, and there's a ton. He's like a well-known, well-regarded director, auteur of his time. So I wanted to do a top 5. So I've been watching old movies all week, which is kind of great because they're great movies, but some of them are very weird, which I'll talk about more when I do my top 5 tomorrow of Billy Wilder movies. But yeah, that's been my week. So I hope everybody else has been having a good week out there. Hope everybody's doing good. And make sure you go check out inspireddisorder.com. A lot of little updates that you may or may not ever notice, but and new ways to try and organize things. I'm going to be doing a lot of work on the website, so make sure you bookmark it and visit it regularly, inspireddisorder.com. And if you want, buy some stuff, because it all supports me, and I appreciate it.
New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on YouTube and everywhere our podcasts are found. Binge the full week over at inspireddisorder.com/plus. Buy Ray Taylor Show merch over at inspireddisorder.com. And follow the show on Instagram at Ray Taylor Show. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out!
Today is the day where you wake up and you realize that everything that you've been dreaming about, everything that you've been wanting, every goal and wish and hope that you've ever had can become real. Dreams can come true. What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.